there will be no direct connection between the opening 4 words of Vayikra 14:2, the Zot Tihiyeh Torat HaMatzorah, and the halacha that is derived from this pasuk, that the tahara procedure for the Metzorah cannot be done at night, but rather the 3 words Zot, Tihiyeh, and Torat impact upon the word Bayom and define it as referring to the time period between sunrise and sunset, from which we have the halacha regarding the tahara process. Each of these 3 words, Zot, Tihiyeh, and Torah, indicate a limitation, an exclusion, a restriction regarding the matter under discussion. It is within this context that Rashi in his commentary maintains that the Yom needs to be also interpreted in a limited context, the limitation being that the tahara process can only take place during the daylight hours. The Rebbe in the SICHAH proceeds to demonstrate how each of these 3 expressions point to a limitation. The first, the word Zot, a word that indicates and limits the topic to this and not that. Zot must be something that is clearly identifiable, and 2 examples can be brought that this is the way Rashi reads into the use of this word. The first comes from Bereshit. Following the near annihilation of the world through the flood, God makes a promise to Noach in the form of a treaty that at no time in the future will he, God, bring a destruction to the world of such a magnitude. Zot ot Brit, this is to be the sign, a proof of this treaty, Asher ani noten beini ubeinechem, that I, as God, make a compact, a covenant between myself and between you, representing all of mankind. To the words Zot, Ot, Habrit, Rashi writes, Herehu Hakeshet, God showed him the rainbow, the Amarlo, and in doing so informed Noach that Hare Ha'ot Sha'amart, this, the rainbow, represents the treaty about which I spoke earlier in Pasuk 12. Similarly in Sefer Shmot, on the eve of their departure from Mitzrayim, God comes to Moshe Rabbeinu and informs him that HaChodesh Hazeh Lachem, that the renewal of the lunar month, and in particular the month of departure, was to become Rosh Chodashim, the first of all the months of the Jewish year. Rashi, commenting upon the word hazeh, which indicates something that is definitive and clear-cut, and borrowing from a medrash, comments that nit kasher Moshe al molad halavana. Kasher, difficult. Moshe had difficulty in defining at what stage of the lunar cycle was the month to begin. Be'ezeh shiur Tera'eh v'tihiyeh re'uyah l'kadesh. How much of the moon's crescent needed to be visible in order to sanctify the new month. The matter was cleared up when v'here lo be'etzba et halavana barakia. Metaphorically, God showed him with a finger the moon in the heavens, v'amalo, and informed him that kazer, when the moon fits the pattern as it is now, Re'eh v'kadesh, that will be the time to sanctify the new month. In both instances, the word zeh or zot is used, and Rashi reads into these 2 words a limitation, that it is this and not something else. Similarly with the word tihiyeh, when interpreted midrashically, it points to a situation that this is how it is to be in the future. As it is now, so it is to be in the future, without change. And the 3rd word, Torat HaMatzorah, that what follows is the precise law, once again a limitation upon the options available. So what we have here are 3 words that constrict, that exclude, that limit, which carries over into the following phrase, Yom Taharato, that the Tahara procedure cannot be done at night, limited to the daylight hours.